Welcome to the human canvas. Today we witness the end of an era and the night that plunged a world into darkness. Imagine a world where one city ruled everything you knew. A city so powerful they called it eternal. For over 1,000 years, Rome wasn't just a place. It was the heartbeat of civilization. Its roads stretched to the ends of the earth, its laws governed millions, and its legions were invincible. But on a cold August night in the year 410, the impossible happened. The gates were opened from within. For the first time in 8 centuries, an enemy army marched through the streets of Rome. The eternal city was bleeding, and as the fires rose, the ancient world realized something terrifying. If Rome could fall, then nothing was safe. Welcome to the human canvas. Today we witness the end of an era and the night that plunged the world into darkness. The illusion of power. Visual maps of the vast Roman Empire, shots of the Colosseum and busy Roman streets. To understand the fall, we must understand the height. At its peak, Rome was a marvel of engineering and ambition. They built aqueducts that carried water for miles, and arenas that held 50,000 screaming fans. But beneath the marble, the canvas was tearing. Corruption had become the new religion. Emperors were being assassinated by their own guards, the economy was collapsing under its own weight, and the empire had grown so large that its borders were impossible to defend. Rome wasn't just being attacked from the outside, it was rotting from the inside. 2 o'clock to 3:30, Part 2, The Barbarians at the Gate. Visual, dark, moody shots of forests, shadowy figures of warriors with swords, sound of thunder. Enter Alaric, the leader of the Visigoths. He wasn't just a random invader, he was a man Rome had betrayed. He didn't want to destroy Rome, he wanted a place within it. But the Roman elite, blinded by their pride, refused to negotiate. Alaric didn't launch a massive assault. He did something worse. He surrounded the city, he starved them. Within months, the richest city on earth was reduced to a place of famine and desperation. The citizens who once dined on exotic spices were now fighting over scraps of bread. Pride had turned into a death sentence. 3:30 to 4:30, the 3 days of fire. Visual, flickering firelight, close-ups of broken jewelry and fallen pillars. On August 24th, 410 AD, the Salarian Gate was opened. For 3 days, the Visigoths stripped the city of its gold, its silver, and its dignity. They didn't burn it to the ground, but they did something more symbolic. They broke the myth of Roman invincibility. When news reached the rest of the world, people wept. Saint Jerome, a famous scholar of the time, wrote, "The city which had taken the whole world was itself taken." The light of the ancient world was flickering out, and the dark ages were waiting in the shadows. The conclusion and call to action. Visual, a beautiful sunset over Roman ruins. The fall of Rome reminds us that history is a canvas where nothing is permanent. Empires rise like masterpieces, and they fade like old paint. But even in the ruins, we find the lessons that shape our world today. If you enjoyed this journey through time, make sure to brush your mark on the like button and subscribe to The Human Canvas.